investigation, and the LACC has confirmed that they too were involved in the act of purchasing vehicles, at exorbitant prices using government funds. The national oil company said the information is false and misleading. So therefore, it is calling on the public to do the needful by verifying information properly. What the LACC has done so far is that it is working with the national oil company to gather all the basic information that it needs in ensuring that it verifies whatever thing that has been said, regarding the national oil company, who's involved, who's not involved. At this point, the national oil company cannot categorically, state whether the vice president are involved. No, they're not, because the LACC has not made a position that way. Let's have a conversation. We've had a couple of things on the platform this morning. Join us now. Let's talk. Let's hear you too. Let's hear your participation. Call us on those numbers: 0777777 0777777 2212223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. Call us on 0777777 2212223. Call us on 0887 to also participate on the program. This is Sky Morning Live on Sky 107.1. Let's have a conversation on the program this morning. Call us on those numbers. Let's talk. And the numbers are 0777777 2212223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. This is Sky Morning Live 107.1. Again, we are saddened over the passing of veteran Liberian journalist Simon G. Due. Let's hear from this first person on the line. Good morning. Good morning. All right, that person left the line, but call us back on those numbers. Let's have a conversation. 0777777 2212223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. If you're away, you can also call us on WhatsApp via +231 777 2212223. Let's hear from this person. Good morning. Good morning. You have to speak up. All right, maybe there's a network problem from your end, but you can call us back on those numbers: 0777777 107 077 2212223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. All right. So yes, just a quick recap. Oh, what did let's check the Executive Mansion website. There are a couple of developments there. The President of the Republic of Liberia was out of the country, or is still out of the country, by the way. I'm sure he's coming back to the country this afternoon. Let's hear from this person. I don't want to move on to another topic and make the show too bulky this morning with a couple of different issues. We've had the issue of impeachment is not an easy thing. Currently, with the House being divided, there is this minority bloc that is not considered rule of law caucus, and there's a majority bloc. I mean, I don't know whether there's a majority bloc now, but I know that there's a House where there's a speaker, and the speaker is conducting business. One of the things that Representative Colette told me the other day, Matthias, what do you keep calling majority bloc? Why do you keep saying embattled speaker? Speaker Kofa, Representative Kofa is not embattled speaker anymore. He's been removed. In fact, he has accepted. He's living with it. He's aware that he's no longer a speaker, so he cannot be in battle. The only way you can be in battle when you're fighting for a position and you stay, want it. But the fact that this man is still going to the court, I think it is reasonable to say he's an embattled speaker, because the man, he has not moved from his office and so on. So yes, Welcome to it. Let's check the Executive Mansion website. One of the latest publications is President Boakai meets WTO Director General on the sidelines of the African Union Summit. It reads here that President Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr. today held a high-level discussion with the Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, on the sidelines of the 38th African Union Summit in Addis Ababa. The meeting focused on strengthening Liberia's integration into the global trading system, enhancing trade facilitation, and leveraging WTO mechanisms to support Liberia's economic diversification agenda. President Boakai reaffirmed his administration's commitment to deepening Liberia's participation in multilateral trade and ensuring that trade policies align with national development priorities. During the discussions, President for increased technical assistance and capacity building programs to empower Liberian businesses, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, to compete in international markets. Just a moment. To compete in international markets, he also underscored Liberia's interest in exploring trade-related initiatives that foster sustainable economic growth, job creation, and industrialization. Dr. Okonjo-Iweala commended Liberia's steady economic rate recently, and a commitment to trade reforms, and expressed the WTO's readiness to support the country in maximizing the benefits of global trade. She highlighted the importance of enhancing regional trade under the African Continental Free Trade Area and encouraged Liberia to take advantage of WTO-led initiatives aimed at boosting trade resilience, particularly in the face of global economic challenges. Both leaders acknowledged the significance of a rules-based global trading system and reiterated their commitment to strengthening cooperation and between Liberia and the WTO. The meeting concluded with a mutual agreement to explore further avenues of collaboration, including technical support for trade policy formulation and private sector engagement. President Boakai said Liberia's active role in regional and global economic dialogue is to prioritize economic transformation and sustainable development. Another development is that President Boakai added his voice to calls for reparations and stronger African unity at 38th AU Summit. Let's hear you. I think we have this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthias.
Good morning, sir.
Let me say good morning to the Sky FM family.
Welcome.
Thank you for your talking point. My name is Momo Fode, and I call you to Community Samanima Village.
Welcome, Momo.
Oh, Matthias, I listened to you discussing the issue of the speaker on the removal of the Chief Justice. Matthias, let me be clear, and some of us who follow the post for leaders of our country, and I'm aware that the Chief Justice training will be finishing soon. If I may recall, maybe around June or July. Matthias, Liberian spread news around to his own repetition. I think it is not the intention of the Chief Justice will be finishing soon. So they have no idea to that. And one thing that I have to be doing that on is the communication I was sent to them too. They have to make a so some of us who want to justify them have to get a clear picture of that information. So, like I said, my own speaker, respectively, that have more that come to the Liberian people to make them to understand how Liberia want to make progress on his regime. He don't have any idea on that, and he will make sure that this government make progress on his regime. Mataya, thank you for having this opportunity.
Thank you, Momo. I mean, you're speaking with so much confidence, as if you know the mind of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. But like you said, he's your Speaker, so therefore you trust what exactly he's going to be doing at the House of Representatives. But and I'm glad that you side with me that regarding the petition from this Liberian from the United States that sent a petition to the House of Representatives. So that petition, I'm very sure it should be made public so we can know what the petitioner is saying. But again, does it have to go through parliamentary procedure, or does the procedure require that the petition be submitted to the plenary of the House of Representatives first before it is made public? Well, I don't know about that, but it's just a way of demonstrating transparency. Like one of the communications said, the Speaker is committed to transparency and accountability. Yeah, with those things mentioned, I'm very sure that this should also be able. You should also be able to let us know about this petition, where in that communication that okay, because we're talking about the removal, the alleged plan to impeach the Speaker of the House of Representatives, not the Speaker, sorry, to impeach the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. And then you're telling us, no, there's no communication whatsoever. However, the communication we have before us right now is a petition from a Liberian residing in the United States. So what is this Liberian saying? Is this communication from this Liberian in line with the plan, with the report? All right, the report of the purported plan to impeach the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. Is that what you're saying? That maybe someone may have been hinted that a Liberian had petitioned the House of Representatives to impeach the Speaker, not the Speaker, impeach the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. But it is not, the decision is not coming from the body. It's not coming from the House of Representatives. So then we understand what is the petitioner saying and how is the petitioner's petition, aligning with the allegation leveled against the majority bloc that it is planning to impeach the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. I just that clarity should be provided. This communication also from the executive mansion, it says, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia, today delivered his first address at the 38th ordinary session of the Summit of State and Government of the Republic of Liberia, and Government of the African Union, reaffirming Liberia's commitment to justice, democracy, and African unity. In his address to the Assembly as President of Liberia, President Boakai expressed gratitude to the AU and the Ethiopian government for their warm hospitality. He congratulated His Excellency João Lourenço, President, while commending the leadership of the outgoing chairperson of the AU Commission, Mr. Musa Faki Muhammad. Speaking on the AU's 2025 theme, Justice for Africans and People of African Descent through Reparations, President Boakai joined other African leaders to call for the need for reparations to address the enduring legacies of slavery, colonialism, and systemic racism. Liberia firmly believes in the importance of reparations as a critical first step toward addressing the lasting legacy and impacts of these historical injustices. President Boakai stated, pointing out that as a nation founded by free slaves, Liberia is uniquely tied to this struggle and stands as a natural advocate for reparations, he noted. He emphasized Liberians' continued role in advocating for justice, healing, and reconciliation, stressing that reparations would foster unity and trust across Africa and the global diaspora. President Boakai also highlighted Liberia's appreciation for the AU's support during its 2023 elections, which ensured um, a peaceful and transparent process, reinforcing Liberia's democratic stability. Additionally, he welcomed the African Union's endorsement of Liberia's candidacy for a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council 2026-2027 and called for continuous support to advancing key African priorities, including peace, security, youth empowerment, and economic development. Sharing Liberia's vision for inclusive development, President Bouazizi outlined his administration's arrest agenda, a 5-year plan focused on agriculture, roads, rule of law, education, sanitation, and tourism. He reaffirmed Liberia's commitment to working closely with the AU and fellow African Unions nations to build a prosperous, united, and resilient continent. Liberia will remain an active and committed partner in advancing the Union's agenda for a stronger and more prosperous Africa, President Bouazizi assured. Wow, that's the message from the executive mansion and as delivered by the president of the Republic of Liberia at the just ended um, heads of state, gathering in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, and that is a program that was organized the ordinary 38th ordinary session of the Summit of Heads of State and Government of the African Union, the AU. And that's what President Bouazizi said, that congratulated the AU for supporting us during our 2023 elections. But most importantly, he's talking about the need for all of us to ensure that Africans are respected and are given their basic needs. That is talking about security. He emphasized on the need to ensure that we promote security, promoting peace, security, youth empowerment, and economic development, in Liberia. And this is something that is worth. And he also mentioned of Liberia's endorsement of the candidacy for a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council 2026-2020, advancing key priorities. So this is a good move. Liberia is among committee of nations that are working tirelessly to ensure that peace is in the world, and that all of us can be able to coexist regardless of our backgrounds. But Liberia fighting to get into that permanent seat, that is a boost for the country Liberia. Call us on those numbers: 0777777 0777777 07777221223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. Just to recap, earlier this morning we talked about the United Methodist Church position regarding the issue of gay rights or homosexuality in the church. Bishop Choir said no, the church is not involved into that, and that he warned that anyone caught in maligning the reputation of the church will be sued. I mean, there will be a court case, called against that person. So as long as the church knows, as far as the church knows, the church is not a gay church. They are Christians promoting the body of Christ. So if anyone thinks otherwise, it means that you have your evidence, and it means that you should also prepare yourself to go in court and face the law, so that you can prove whatever you are going to be saying against the church. We also talk about the issue of the National Oil Company. The National Oil Company provided clarity to some information regarding the fact that all of its vice presidents are also guilty, according to the information that all of the vice presidents are guilty, because social media, Facebook, I've got a post from several individuals on Facebook and things. So getting this press release is something that I try to, take the place much more relevant than all other comments that folks have made, because listen, this is a media space we're in. The propaganda and several other things that folks may be saying, you don't want to just fall for everything. So the institution has come up with another people to amplify what the institution said, rather than take all of the analysis that some folks are providing on the social media. But I mean, Nukal, as an institution, has gone through some things lately. The CEO was suspended and ordered investigated by the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission and through the recommendation from the board. All right, the board of directors of the National Oil Company recommended that she be investigated. Um, if she's found guilty, obviously there'll be dismissal and prosecution. But in the meantime, she turned over all of the properties. It did not take long belonging to government, by the way. It didn't take long, and we started hearing about all of the vice presidents at Nuka, their alleged involvement in the situation there at the National Oil Company, that all of them are participants of the corruption. In fact, they all receive 55,000 US dollar car each, and the institution clarified that the vice president's car is not 55,000, it's 38,000 US dollars. That is below the threshold of government. So with this information provided, I think that we're going to keep watching. We're going to keep our ears to the direction of the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission to tell us exactly what it is saying regarding the National Oil Company, whether all of the vice presidents are guilty, whether all of them are involved in this corruption, whether all of them are involved in allegation thing, not. Bring it right back to you, to the public. That's why we are here. All right. Two things that have been said. One, the speaker spoke at the district engagement he had over the weekend that he is a regime speaker. Now, people may take it from different contexts, and that's the reason why the social media is flooded and people are criticizing the speaker. Newspapers are publishing. I read I think the Women Voices, the Women Voices newspaper with the headline, "I am the regime speaker." I am the regime speaker. I am Mr. Kung, the speaker, is standing in a green t-shirt, black cap, and with the microphone right around the Dixville Public School there, and then where he was having an of his district people. And he said, "I am the regime speaker," all in quote. What is the paper? Let me read a few paragraphs of this story. It says, Months County District 11 Representative Richard Kuhn, who spoke to the self-proclaimed majority bloc speaker. Wow, self-proclaimed majority bloc speaker of the 55th National Legislature, openly declared himself the regime speaker and revealed that the true motive behind the removal of the Imbato House Speaker, Councillor J. Funanti Kofa, was because the government didn't want an opposition speaker. Cohn's remarks come amid a deepening leadership crisis that has gripped the House since October 17, 2024, when 47 members of the 55th legislature initiated moves to oust Speaker Kofa, citing allegations of misconduct. The crisis escalated on November 21, 2024, when Cohn was controversially elected as the new speaker in a process widely criticized as fraudulent by many lawmakers. Speaking in a public engagement in District 11, Montserrat County, Cohn asserted that his ascension to the speakership was necessary to advance the government's arrest agenda, the policy initiative of President Joseph Yuma Boakai's administration. It says the arrest agenda must be fulfilled, Kuhn asserted. That's why we said an opposition speaker will not push our agenda. We need to have our own speaker. Today, I am the regime speaker, the speaker of the Republic of Liberia, who is 100% supporting His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai. No speaker from the opposition will promote our agenda. This is all in court. All right. This is all in court. I mean, so wait, this is serious. This thing is getting even more serious, to me, than many thought. So what? Fonanti Kofa. I mean, sometimes not everybody is a good public speaker though, because there's more string that could pull from what it is alleged that the speaker said, than even the clarity of the speaker. that has been provided on the speaker's official would not help to implement the government agenda. It simply means that let's just have a rubber stamp speaker, like one of the commenters on the post made is saying. Let's go further in the story. Say Kun accused Kofa of suppressing the arrest agenda and other critical government initiatives, despite Kofa's previous collaboration with the executive branch, which had even drawn criticism from his own party, the Coalition for Democratic Change. The arrest agenda was suppressed. Opposition Speaker Kun claimed we could not sit there and let it go any further. Wow. This is serious. I mean, it's good. This we're going to be having a high-profile individual from the House of Representatives. Works directly with the Speaker. He's in authority as well. Hopefully Wednesday we're going to have somebody from there to come and sit down and talk about all of these things, because if the goal, because Speaker Kofa was actually praised, that let's state that for a fact. He was praised by a lot of people that he was supporting the regime. Even the CDC and Voices newspaper put it rightly. Even the CDC was some of the folks in the CDC had issue with him. Why is it that he was just supporting the regime, whatever the regime does? And there are too many papers. Even the 43 million spending budget that was passed, it was passed under Speaker Kofa at the time. All right. The moment the government came to power, that document was passed. It was signed, and then the government needed some money to spend quickly, and that's how Speaker Kofa did not hesitate, but to go right ahead and do it. So he did it. He assisted the government, but maybe internally, according to what we are hearing right now, what this information is saying, that the speaker was not supporting the agenda of the rescue team, and that is the reason why, according to Honorable Kung, that's the reason why he was removed from his position. And then now a regime speaker is in office. This is serious. Having a regime speaker is not just so does it mean, I have a couple of questions. To say regime speaker, it means that this guy in question, this speaker in question, this speaker in question will not raise any critical issue against the regime, will not provide oversight, because the essence of being a lawmaker is to ensure that there is oversight responsibility. So you mean to say, by this man was against our agenda, he was not doing the right thing. Every time we brought this, he would go against it and so on. But now that's the reason why we elect our own speaker, and now I am the regime speaker. So does it mean that whatever document, whatever instrument that comes before you is just going to have a free ride? There will be no scrutiny? Because currently the members of the Rule of Law Caucus, they even reluctant now in raising concerns in the House, in participating that much in the House, because of the manner and form in which things are unfolding in the area at the legislature. So now hearing from the speaker himself that he is a regime speaker. I am a regime speaker, and that's the reason why we chased Funanti Kofa away from his position, because we did not want somebody from another area to come here and come and be suppressing the rescue agenda. Folks, we gotta go. But you see, this is Liberia, and there's so much love and respect that we have for each other. I mean, maybe except after the war, a couple of things happened, some changes took place and so on. But right now, I believe that a lot of things, more changes like that are taking place. Do we have somebody there who can squeeze that, because I'm about to wrap up? Good morning.
Good morning, Mataya.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. My name is Ali Patikuma, messaging family and Veronica.
Go ahead.
Mataya, thanks for the morning for your discussion. Mataya, I don't see anyway that democracy is so just question other people's opinion. But when Rachel Kun is saying in the regime speaker, Mataya, for me, answer anything is that because Rachel Kun is a united party. He won the election of this 11 a united party representative. So being speaker under united party, he regime speaker. But when you somebody say, oh, Kofa everything,
When they could show me one thing Okova was speak up for all that President Bada sent there like the hospital. Nobody will tell me everything that President Bada said happened when Okova was because it passed to the extent Okova even started bloody and own people in CDC for the president traveling. So when they could come and say reduce people for me, I see anything wrong with it because when they you the party man, Mataya, everything.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution on the program. There's the critical part, however, is the part where the speaker is quoted as saying that this man was denying or suppressing the arrest agenda, and that is where many people are differing with the current speaker on. Well, we'll be back here tomorrow with another fascinating edition of the program. This is Liberia. We have a lot of things to do. We have this nation to build. It's important that we work hard and ensure that we maintain unity, we maintain respect for one another. Let's be honest, in our reportage as journalists, we should not be carried away by political machinations. We should not put ourselves in their political fight. For us, it's to inform, to educate, to entertain, to guide. The moment we deviate from our responsibilities, trust me, we are going to be having serious issues doing the people's job. My name is Matthias Labindi. Have yourselves a wonderful day.